And here's me looking at her perplexed, like, what? Why are you lying? I thought you were like correcting something bad about me. I misbehaved and you're correcting me. That's why you hit me. But like, this is suspicious. Why are you lying? So that was not discipline. It was not discipline. Then 1 plus 1 became 2, and 2 plus 2, 4. Because I started thinking about it, like, no, no. This woman never ever hit me when there was anybody around. If I had to go to my grandparent, my father, my sisters, and be like, yo, Joe, this woman beat me, well, like, and she would make a show out of it when it was just the two of us. They would tell me. No one would believe me. No one would believe me. It's like, red flag, abuser alert. Yeah. Like, she would hit. Something in me, even now, still kind of like, yeah, no, but you're a kid. You were like, your teacups were, you could have gone to fetch water, not fill them up with spit. And then again, is that something to whip your child over, like head to toe? I'm light skinned, doo. I'm light skinned. I mean, I'll be pink. How you beat me out to pink? You don't even have to beat me hard. It's just very light, and I turn pink. You red as fuck. Okay, so linking on to that, just to show you how sinister the whole thing was. Like, so sinister. And again, this only happened when it was just the two of us. All these things happened when it was just the two of us. Daddy was at home. This is mainly before my sister was even born. Okay, story number 1. Or 1.1.1. I was like extremely excited coming home from school. My mother would fetch me, and on this particular day I was excited because I won a bottle of soda. Don't tell me what we were doing that I won a bottle of soda at school, but I did. And I picked my mom's favorite flavor. It was Fanta Orange at that time. So when she picked me up, I was so happy. I was like, yeah. I was like, grade one, first grade, second grade. I do think it was the first grade though. So excited and handed it to her. I was like, here, Mom, I got you a drink. And she was like, oh, thanks. The most I would get from my mom was a thanks. Ah, thanks. It's very short, sweet, thanks. So, now we get home. I get changed out of my school uniform. And my mother goes ahead and sits on the couch and puts the Fanta bottle on the coffee table. TV's off, house is silent. Like, bruh, back in them days, there was no, no, we weren't on our phones like that. It was like, it was still 1990 something, still very much here. But I remember the house being completely silent. And my mother was sitting with the bottle of Fanta Orange still closed on the coffee table with her arms crossed, and she was just staring blankly ahead. I would come out of my room and like check on her and check if she had opened it, because I was excited for her to open it. And so that, I could see her excitement from like drinking it, and I could also share in that excitement because, come on, it's my mommy and it's a drink, and she likes to drink and I like to drink, and I gave it to her, but I know I would like to ask my mommy for a sip. Can I have some? 1 year, like 6, 7, 7-year old. This went on for a while, where I'd step into my room, because I spend most of my time alone, just go into my room, hide myself away, and then I'd step out again, go check. Nope, still sitting there. Fanta's still sitting in the exact same spot. Mom, arms crossed, facing straight ahead. No TV on, no nothing. Okay, run back into the room. Another few minutes pass. I come out, like, okay, same situation. So a while goes by, and the kid in me cannot bear it any longer. And I rock up to my mom, and I'm like, "Hey, Ma, can I have some of the Fanta that's sitting there unopened?" Which, sucks. Maybe I should have waited longer, but at that very moment, my mom again blew up, and she quickly took the bottle, and I was like, "Take it. Like, you see, you shouldn't give someone something if your plan is to come and ask for it back. You shouldn't do that." It was, but it seemed so. It looked like she planned it. It's just looking back on it now, it's so odd with myself being, a mom, not the best mom, being a very absent mother, but I've been with my kids, and I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that to anybody's child. Anywho, it was things like that, as like baiting and just as a child. If there was a lesson that she wanted to teach, I do believe she could have taught it in a better way. I do understand that a person can only teach from where they were taught from, so sad but true. Now listen, I am explaining behaviors. I'm explaining it through stories, and just so you can understand how underhanded everything has been. And I'm explaining it this way so I can get to a point eventually. Okay, let's stop at 1.1.1, because it's a bit draining talking about that stuff. But yes, she lies and turns you into the liar. She is wicked and then turns you to the wicked one. She has had control of the narrative for so long that it's like, and right now it's not even about controlling the narrative. It's literally about sharing a story and hoping it meets who it's supposed to meet. Because, and here's the weird part coming, the biggest trick the devil ever played on anybody and everybody is convincing us he does not exist. We live in a realm, as much as you're a soul, an identity, there are so many spirits out there. And possession is real. Possession is real. But there is not a single spirit that can do anything to you without your permission. So anybody who has these spirits, within them, have allowed it. And they are the only people who can tell the spirits to leave. And these spirits are everywhere. It's like a whole hive mind. And last year, the whole facade for me broke because I was in a relationship with a human being I thought loved me very much, and I loved in return. And then there was just a breakdown. It was just horrible. It was as if I did not know who was standing in front of me. And then I saw the mask slip a couple of times, and I was like, oh crap. No way. It's not real. It's not real. None of it has been real. It's like I've been living in a show that only I didn't know was a show. Because, man, when the masks start to slip and you actually start to see what's going on around you, and you see a specific spirit follow you through people, bruh. I have encountered you before. I have been encountering you my whole life. And to see, there's a look. Those who know, there is this look of absolute disdain. And I know that look from my mom. I know that look from when she had her hands around my neck. I was like 16 at that time, and she was on top of me, strangling me. And she had this look of absolute hate. And I was just laying there like, because I know, no, I'm an African child still, you're not, okay. At that point, she's strangling me. What am I supposed to do? Like, push her off? She's sitting on top. Okay, fine then. The most I've gotten into was like a push and shove, where I didn't want to get out of the way with my mom. I didn't want to get out the way of the door now, because she wanted to take something away from me again. There was like resistance. It was the first time that I showed up any opposition. But I see you. That's all. I see you. And that's why I'm still able to love, even if it is from a distance. I'm able to love my mom. I'm able to love my lover. Because I know that it's real, man. It's real. Some people don't know they're being used by certain spirits, and some people do. Some people welcome it. It's a trade. They want what they want. So, if you haven't figured it out yet, this is me speaking on the narcissistic abuse and the spirit of narcissism, or the demons that we have come to label from the behaviors they represent as narcissistic. I'm just letting you know that you're not crazy. You're not crazy. Not at all. Believe what you're seeing. the job is to keep you confused. Keep you so confused that you don't know which way you're going, like a spinning top. Like on Squid Game, they had the game with like the spinning top, and you spin it, and if you spin it correctly, it will stay in one place and just turn. Maybe you move off to the right, left, up, slightly, but it will just be in one place turning. There is no definite direction that it's going, and that is where you are supposed to be if God just didn't favor you so much. That's exactly where the enemy wants you. They want you in confusion. So confused that the plan that you came to accomplish on this earth and this realm, the light that you're supposed to bring, it just goes to waste. That you just wasted on them. And never really fulfill what you came to do. Just wander around with no aim, empty. But that's not you, remember? That's not you. Because you keep on getting up. And that's why they hate you. Oh, and you shine too damn bright. Don't take anything personally. All the things that were done to you that felt extremely personal, believe you me, they're not personal. That's just the way of this world. That's just the way of this realm. And once you understand that, the sooner you understand it and get into your soul that you have done nothing wrong. You have done nothing wrong. There is nothing wrong with you. You have always been and will always be exactly as you're supposed to be. You don't have to please anybody. You don't have to beg to be loved. You don't even have to be loved by anybody else but yourself and God. It is well. It is well. It is well. It's insane. But it is well. So I hope you ever listened to this, found something. If it's only just entertainment, then yeah, you. But I hope you found something you can actually use in your own existence. I will be back with more of me just talking and relaying stories, and I would love to hear from you, anybody else, anyone who's listening, in the comments, or even if it's just, let me know if you have a channel on YouTube where you tell your story and have me. I would love to listen to that. Anywho, hasta la vista, babies.